Hi everybody, this is part 3 of this 3-part tutorial on VMware Player, and in this part I will just acquaint you with a few operational characteristics when you're running a virtual machine under VMware Player. This For this purpose we will use Windows 8.1 rather than the Windows 10 beta version that we had installed in the first part, because for 8.1 I have the VMware tools, which, as you may remember, are not available for Windows 10. So we'll launch Windows 8.1. This is my Windows 8.1 and down here now is our host system, which is Windows 7. So what can we do here? Well, let me first show you the advantages of going into what I call exclusive mode by clicking on this icon here in the VMware dock. Um, that's how you do it if you want to be in your virtual machine only and not in what I call dual mode, where you can operate your virtual machine and um, your host system together. Now let's go back and I will show you what the advantage will be. For example, here in your virtual machine, you launch an application that is our Florida weather for the next days in Celsius. Pretty cold for Florida. If you wanted to close this application, you would have to kick into here, up on top here, and then you get this itty bitty little red X. Um, and you always have a tendency, because you don't see a red X, the only one you see is this one up here, to go into this one, and that says you want to suspend or power off your virtual machine. Of course, you don't want to do that. Now, if you are in the exclusive mode here, that cannot happen. If you kick up here, of course, this dock from VMware Player also comes up, but that doesn't bother. But there's only one red X, and that's it. So there's no confusion. So that's an advantage. Disadvantage is you have no access to your host system, because from your host system, for example, remember my nice Christmas desktop on Windows 7? It was this one. This is a Windows 7 file now. We are in Windows 7 right now. I can copy that. Was that the one? Yeah, I think so. Sorry, I can copy that and take that down. Okay, now we're on Windows 8, and in Windows 8 I go to my pictures file in Windows 8 and I paste it, and here it is. Now we could set that as desktop for Windows 8 if you wanted to. Nice Christmassy. So that's an advantage of the VMware tools. You can also, for example, I have a website here, which is actually I play that all the time. It's my music website.
Ligne de chemin de fer, dans ma tête y a pas d'affaire.
Okay, you can take the URL from up here, copy that, and let's take that down. And you go and let's say launch, well, you can launch, for example, Chrome, and paste it in here, and then you get the same website here. It has to load it first, has to load the web radio. As I said, this is my entertainment all day long, and
Je voulais les sorties de port à la voile, la nuit parée des étoiles. Moi, les chevaux, le revolver.
see, it will play here. There's something they want here. Oh, let's get out of here. This is what are they doing here? Let's X out of here. That's the disadvantage of these things. Okay, back to that. There are many stations. If you like music, it's nostalgie.fr, because it's a French website, but it has a lot of different music. Here, Noel, that's a French word for Christmas music, has all kinds of other styles of music. It has a lot more here. Blues, disco fever. Oh, we have to turn it on. Italian music.
Una canzone per cambiare, oh, dedicata a tutti quelli che
Okay, and then Motown, jazz, rock, 60s, 70s, and even the individual years, etc., etc. So it's a nice website, and I run that sometimes in virtual machine, but for that I use a small Linux machine that uses only 512 megabyte to run. So it's out of the way, and I minimize it, and then I don't see it. So this is one thing you can do. So you can copy paste pictures. You can copy paste text also. Let's go and find some text. For example, the Word document that I'm currently developing here this for this tutorial. Let me highlight that and copy it. Let's copy. Let's copy. Okay, and let's get out of here and out of here. And now we go into, for example, oops, this is maybe a notepad is not so good. Maybe a WordPad, and copy it into here, paste it, and see. Then you have that in your virtual system. So any information that you want to get from your host system to your virtual system, just a copy paste operation. Likewise, the other way around. For example, let's go with pictures again. That's always easy. Okay, here this is this picture of the two ships on the website on the desktop here. Let me copy those and and then we go back into let's just go into here into my temporary file, and we'll paste it into here, and there are the ships. Now that's in Windows 7. So in case you're confused, I mean it's a back and forth and back. So this is very easy to copy paste from one side to the other. By the way, drag and drop works also, but then you have to make this window smaller so that you can get to the desktop from on both sides. Or you doesn't need to be a desktop, can be also a folder. So those are the advantages, and as I said, one other big advantage, of course, is you can bring up the virtual machine or bring it down with one click. You don't have to really do anything. Not, for example, you are like I'm on a forum and I'm operating from Windows 7 and somebody asks a Windows 8 question or 8.1 question or Windows 10 question. Well, I can quickly bring up my 8.1 or 10 system or Linux system for that matter. They load very fast, as you have seen, and then I can answer the question. I bring it up, I answer the question, I find the answer, and I put it down or even stop it. And stopping it is very simple too, like in 8.1. Here you go to shutdown, and whilst it's shutting down, you can already take it down, and you don't have to worry about it anymore. It'll shut down quietly. See, it's already gone. The icon is no more there. So it's very convenient, these virtual machines. You have to have 4 gigabytes at least, because unless you run Linux systems, they can run in 512 megabytes or 1 gigabyte. Then you can also run with a 3 gigabyte machine. but you need 4 gigabytes of RAM. Now I happen to have 8, so I don't have a problem there. Okay, so much for this part, and I hope you enjoyed that, and try experimenting with it yourself because it's really a lot of fun.